Hello students, Unit 3 Magnetism and Magnetic Effect of Electric Current. MCQs, last two questions. Question number 14, question number 15. Question number 14, here I first read it. A flat dielectric disc of radius r carries an excess charge on its surface. The surface charge density is sigma. The disc rotates about an axis perpendicular to its plane, passing through the center with angular velocity omega. Find the magnitude of the torque on the disc if it is placed in a uniform magnetic field whose strength is B, which is directed perpendicular to the axis of rotation. It is an easy one. Let me see how to solve this. Here we have a flat dielectric disc of radius r. Okay, it is having the charge density sigma. The charge density of this disc is sigma. It is rotated with the angular velocity omega about an axis passing through its center. Okay, at this situation it produces some current. Okay, then it is placed in a magnetic field or uniform magnetic field that is perpendicular to the area vector of this dielectric slab. Okay, this is a B. Here the question is, what is the torque experienced by the disc rotate about an axis with angular velocity omega in a magnetic field B. Okay, then we know when a current loop is placed in a magnetic field, we get a torque tau is equal to N B I A sin theta. Okay, here N is the number of turns. Here there is no turns, so neglect the N. Then the relation became tau is equal to B I A sin theta. Here theta is an angle between the magnetic field and area vector. Magnetic field is going this direction, area vector is in upward direction. So the angle is 90 degree. Okay, then torque tau is equal to B I A. It is a general expression for this situation. Okay, in order to find the entire torque experienced by this dielectric slab, so I consider a small circular segment like this. Okay, having the thickness dr, the thickness of this one is dr and the radius is smaller. Okay, for this segment here I consider a torque. Okay, for this we know sigma is a surface charge density, that is sigma is equal to Q by A. Okay, then Q is equal to sigma A. In order to find the charge of this segment, so it is a small segment, infinitesimal segment, so it is represented as dr. Okay, so the charge in this segment is denoted as dq. Then dq is equal to sigma dA. Okay, here dA is the area of this segment. Then area can be written as length into breadth. Okay, here the length of this segment is 2 pi r. Okay, then the thickness is dr. This is the area. Substitute in the above expression. Then dq is equal to sigma 2 pi r dr. We know very well the current due to this segment, that is di is equal to dq by t. Okay, substitute the dq value in this expression, we get ti is equal to sigma 2 pi r dr. Here t can be written as 2 pi by omega, 2 pi by omega. Then 2 pi going to cancel. Then we get di is equal to sigma r omega dr. Okay, this is the current flowing in a small segment, okay, having the radius r. Okay, then the torque experienced by the small segment, that is we know d tau. We know the expression d tau is equal to magnetic field is constant, then area is also constant, then I is a current that is a changing, then we can write it as di. Okay, substitute the values, then d tau is equal to magnetic field B, area of this segment, it is in shape of circle, so pi r square, radius of that segment is r. Okay, then di is sigma r omega dr. Then we get d tau is equal to b pi r cube sigma omega dr. In order to find the entire torque experienced by this flat dielectric disc, so we need to integrate this. Okay, tau is equal to integration of d tau. The radius is from 0 to entire radius is r. Okay, in solving this we get integration of b by sigma omega r cube dr, 0 to r. Then integrating this we get tau is equal to magnetic field constant, pi constant, surface charge density constant, angular velocity constant, then integrating r cube dr, applying the limit 0 to r. Okay, then we get tau is equal to b pi sigma omega r power 4 by 4. Integrating this we get r power 4 by 4, applying the limit, upper limit minus lower limit, sorry, this is going to cancel, then tau is equal to, we get b pi sigma omega r power 4 by 4. It is the answer. Answer for the question number 14 is D. Okay, then question number 15. The potential energy of the magnetic dipole whose dipole moment is Pm vector, that is minus 0.5 I cap plus 0.4 J cap ampere meter square, kept in a uniform magnetic field, B vector is equal to 0.2 I cap Tesla. Okay, it is a easy one. The magnetic dipole of dipole moment Pm is placed in a magnetic field of 0.2 I cap Tesla. Then what is the potential energy of the magnetic dipole? Okay, it is solved by the expression, that is potential energy is equal to, that is U is equal to minus Pm B cos theta. Okay, if suppose in order to write the equation in vector form, then U is equal to minus Pm vector B vector. It is a dot product. Okay, it is a easy one. Let we see, we know Pm vector is equal to minus 0.5 I cap plus 0.4 J cap ampere meter square. Then magnetic field B vector is equal to 0.2 I cap Tesla. Okay, it is a dot product, so substitute in this expression, then U is equal to minus 0.5 I cap plus 0.4 J cap. Okay, then the magnetic field is 0.2 I cap. I cap into I cap, that is I dot I, that is equal to 1. Suppose I into J became 0 because it is a dot product. Okay, then I cap into I cap, the angle between the same unit vector is 0, then cos 0 became 1. The angle between the different vector will be 90 degree, then cos 90 became 0. So the potential energy U is equal to minus I cap into I cap became 1, then 0.2 into 0.5, that is minus 1. Okay. The next, this one became J cap and I cap became 0. After solving this, their potential energy U is equal to 1, the unit of energy is Joule. Okay. So the answer for this question is C. Today's assignment is you have to work out the multiple choice questions from 1 to 15 in your fair note. Okay. Thank you.